focus on the form of each mantra, and person who authorize and bring your devotional attitude, bring your service attitude. So this way you will take benefit. लाभ उठाना पड़ेगा. You have to take advantage of this Hare Krishna movement. Om Jnanatimirandasya Yenanjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namo. Sri Chaitanya Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Pada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitangsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Vancha Kalpataruvescha Kripa Sindhubhayeva Patitanam Pavanebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namah Namo Mahabhadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namo He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वृंदाये तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णु भक्ति पदे देवी सत्यवते नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त बिंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, dear devotees, there is some purpose why you all gather every Sunday or whenever you all gather. If you go deep in your heart and ask, Yeah, why do we come to Hare Krishna festival? What is the purpose of human life? What is the purpose of ISKCON's life? What does Prabhupada wants us? Whenever you ask that question, you are actually claiming yourself as a human. Athato Brahma Jignasa. If that question is not asked, we cannot claim we are as human. Human species are in the middle of conscious evolution that Krishna created. The whole creation has a purpose. You elevate your consciousness from covered to contracted to budding form to blooming form to blossoming form. Can you please ask yourself, are you conscious being or you are human body? You may say, Prabhu, you just said we are human being. Yes, human being by the consciousness, not by the look or body. Even though we have a look like human body, but by consciousness, we are in a budding form means you are about to explore who you are, what is the purpose of life, and where are you heading. This is what the teaching of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatana Goswami Pad, Sarvaisya chaham hridhi sannivisto matta smriti genam apohanancha vedesya sarve rahameva vedda vedanta krid veda vid acha aham. I am the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. From him comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. Then he gives a very confidential word. Vedascha sarver aham eva vedda. Anytime you ask any question, Veda doesn't mean only scriptures from India. Veda means knowledge, any knowledge. Whether it's American knowledge, Indian knowledge, any knowledge originally comes from Veda. Sound vibration. Without sound, there was no knowledge or education. Sound. Om. It's spiritual sound, but then it's also descend to the material covering where it became the material education. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 15:15, he says, the purpose of Veda or any knowledge anybody has, whether you have a PhD or you are in Bhakti Shastri, you are FRCS or you are in Bhakti Vaibhav, it doesn't matter, material or spiritual. Ultimately, purpose of the education is to know Him. Revive your dormant love. Now you may say, why did God wants that way? Because He loves you. He cares for your existence more than you care for your own existence. If you say, how is that so? Well, if you do care, you would not be here in the material world. You would not even misuse your free will and come to this world. But let's come to this point. We are here. Okay. Whatever mistake, misuse of free will, we are here. Now the purpose is to go back home, and in our eternal existence, we are always either drown into ecstasy, happiness, or swimming into ecstasy ocean, or floating in blissful existence. There is no other. Deep down in our heart, why we are looking for, or whatever we are doing, for only one purpose. It will protect whatever happiness I have, I can, and it will increase more. But in this conditional life, we can never be completely happy because old age, disease, death are pounding on us, just waiting. So those who are intelligent, they will search out. Then what is the purpose of creation? Purpose of creation is beyond creation. You have to go beyond. Who created this? What was his vision? What does he want? So Mahaprabhu explained, this is in Madhya Lila chapter 6, 178. Vedasya sarve ahameva vedda vedanta vid. Vedasya sarve ahameva vedda. Very good. Then Mahaprabhu gives a very conclusive on this. Bhagavan sambandha bhakti avidehaya prema prayojan vedetina vastukaya. The purpose of your life is reawaken, revive your dormant relationship, feeling for the Lord. I'm going to say 5 things that what constitute your goal of life. And end of the class, I want somebody to tell me if you take away those 5 points and you're going to apply in your life. Or try to apply in your life, and then you tell me where you are before and after. First point, be conscious Lord Krishna's relationship with everyone and everything. So that's first. Be conscious. Try to be conscious as much possible. Be aware. Be conscious Krishna's relationship with everyone and everything. So that's one. Second, become his devotee under shelter of another devotee. Do not become devotee on your own. You will never become devotee on your own. It is not possible. And I'll give you a small, beautiful pastimes on that. Probably you all heard it. When Lord Ramachandra, because right now all over the world, Lord Ramachandra's lives is being sung, his name is being chanted. When Lord Ramachandra, after his leaving from Ayodhya, going for 12 years Banavas with his Dharma Patni Sita Devi and brother Lakshman, he came to cross the river to go to the forest. But he did not have the facility easily access. Now, when you hear the pastimes, don't use the logic, well, he's God. He doesn't need a boatman or something to, he can just, he's already other side of the river. Why he has to cross? Don't put those logic. Then you will miss the purpose of happiness. Bhagavan is Karunamay, yes, but he's also Lilamay. Lilamay means he always create a beautiful pastime that helps you to learn and helps him to reciprocate with each devotee. So eternally is not now or in this world. Eternally in spiritual world, God is always compassionate but he is always Lilamai. Everything in spiritual world is a dynamic pastimes, creates happiness to everyone. Anyway, so he was thinking, how do I cross this river? Even if he swim, but how Sita Devi going to swim? So at that time, there was a small village, and the village leader is a boatman, Guhaka. I'm sure you all heard his name. So Guhaka came there and he said, my lord, I'll be glad to take you other side. Please come in my boat. And it was by the time he crossed the river, it was kind of a sunset. So he said, please kindly stay in my place. And tomorrow morning you can leave if you have to go, or you can stay here forever. Now, we don't know the history of Guhoka's previous life. How did he become so loyal? But it's a customary. There are mostly looks like all Indian origin in the Zoom. So, culturally, generally people welcome and reciprocate with the guest, not just walk out. So Lord Ram says, all right, we'll spend the night there. So they stayed there. At night, Guhaka made a nice bedding for Lord Ram and Sita Devi in one place, and far distance another bed for Lakshman. So Sita Ram Chandra, they both went to take rest. As they were resting, Lakshman is in Sanskrit or in Bengali also, or in Uriya also, they call Lakhan. Khan means a moment. He doesn't spare a moment without service. He's very sharp, pointed, always looking what to do to please Lord Ram. This is how he got his name, very, very one-pointed. Then Lakhan, he took his bow and arrow and is guarding the house from outside, where Sita Devi and Lord Ram was resting. After a little while, Guhaka saw this, said, what is this? I gave a nice place for them to rest, but Lakshman seems like he's not resting. What is his intention? Maybe he's trying to kill my Lord Ram. I will not let it happen in my area. Aha. So he took his boatman's weapon and he's guarding from far that Lakshman doesn't see or nobody sees. As Lakshman is going around the house outside, Guha very far in a jungle, he's going around also. If he make a wrong step, I'm going to jump on him, kill him. Maybe he wants to rule after killing Ram and go back and rule. I will not let it happen. So Guha whole night he is going around. Lakshman is going around and Guhak is going around. Now in Guhaka's village, there are many householders, they are also all fishermen, kind of, Sabar family. Some of the leader got up and said, what's going on? Why Guhak is going around with these machetes? Machete is like a killer, kind of a sword type of. village sword. They're thinking, oh my God, Lord Ram is here in this village. Maybe Guhok is trying to kill him, so he's not happy with this small village. He wants to take over the Ayodhya. We will not let him. So he gathered all the village men. He said, we're going to guard from afar. Don't let him see that we are watching him. But in case if he make a wrong step, we are going to wipe him out. They are also going, 1,000 of them, in the village, in the forest, whole night. As Guhoko is going, like a bigger, smaller. So Lakshman is going smaller circle around the house. Guhok is going little bigger circle, but they don't meet each other, they don't know. And the villagers, men are going in a bigger circle. In the morning, finally sun rised. And it was all discovered that nobody killed Ram. Nobody even tried. So then they started discussing. All the villagers asked Guhoko, why you are with this machete guarding whole night? Oh, I did a mistake. I'm sorry. I had a wrong calculation. I thought Lakshman trying to do harm to Lord Ram. I'm sorry, Lakshman ji. Please forgive me. Please, Ramji, forgive me. I didn't want to disturb you, but we had a doubt. Wait, why your people were whole night guarding? What they will tell you. They said, we thought maybe Guhoko has an ulterior motive to kill you and go back and take over your kingdom. Now, some of you may be thinking, why is bringing such a funny story? It's a real story, but why bringing to this? Because my second point was, become a devotee under guidance of another devotee. Do not act independently. So Lord Ram says, let me ask you, all are serving to me, but who is happy last night? Whole night we are resting, we are happy. Who else is happy? Lakshman says, I was happy. Well, how you are happy? Because I took your permission. Can I serve you? He said, yes, you can guard so that unwanted don't come. So I am subordinate to your order. I was very happy. Guhako, are you happy? No. Whole night I had a nightmare. I was falling asleep, but I'm rubbing my eyes. Is he moved the wrong step? I was in anxiety. It seems like I was serving you, but I was not serving you. I had all bad intention. I was in anxiety. I was not happy. He said, under whose guidance you are serving? On my own. Ah, so you had a problem. Call all the villagers. All the villager men guarding whole night Guhaka. In case Guhaka has a bad intention to kill Ram, under whose guidance you are doing this? Under nobody's guidance. So how were your last night? Oh, it was nightmare. We are always gossiping. Like, did he make a wrong step? We are anxiety. We could not sleep. We are falling asleep. It's like a Prabhus and mothers. When you come to bhakti, when you come to Krishna consciousness, make sure whatever you do under guidance of another devotee. Where is the proof? And what will be the result? So they asked Prabhupada, how do I know Krishna is happy or not? Prabhupada said, are you happy serving? Say, yes. How are you serving? Said, well, you want me to do this, so I'm doing it. So are you happy? Yes. Then Krishna is happy. Okay. So second point of the 5 key point that I was mentioning, make sure whatever service you do every day, it is given to you by another advanced devotee. Then proof is you will be happy. And if you want to do on your own, maybe not. You may be wasting also time sometime. Yes, we welcome anybody to come. But bhakti, the word bhakti, pleasing the Lord, has to be under guidance always. Third point is, so first one was, can someone remind me, what was the first key point I mentioned?
Be
Be
conscious.
conscious. Be conscious.
Be conscious of what? We are conscious. Be
Relationship
conscious
with
of
the
what?
about
Krishna's
relationship
relationship
with
with everyone and everything.
Very good. Krishna's relationship with everyone and everything. Every living being. This is Bhagavatam 10.14.7. You will read Sanatana Goswami Pad's commentary that when Krishna, well, we are eternal, but still I have to use the word when Krishna created you. Otherwise, difficult to express. When Krishna created each soul, he gave a particular sentiment in relation to Krishna. For you as a lover, offering that love to Krishna as a beloved to relish. That love, that sentiment cannot be duplicated, cannot be replaced. Prabhupada quote this verse, Nitta Siddha Krishna Prema Sadha Kobunai Savanadi Suddha Chitte Karaye Udai. What is the purpose of your life right now with this relation? Kriti Shadda Bhavet Shadda Bhava Sa Sadhana Vidha Nitta Siddhasya Bhavasya Prakritam Ridi Shaddata. Right now you are listening, you will be chanting, whatever you do whole day, only one purpose. Please remember this. This is in Rupa Goswami Pad's Nectar of Devotion. This verse is there. That sentiment that Krishna gave, to awaken that sentiment is the only purpose, whatever you do whole day. Because without this awakening bhava, you cannot awaken love for God. Prem only comes when bhava is awakened. Bhava only comes when sadhana bhakti is adopted. Every day you do sadhana. Without sadhana, bhav will never come. Without bhav, no prem will ever come. I can give you reference many. Mahaprabhu's Sanatan Shiksha, Rupa Shiksha. Sadhan bhakti haite hai ratira uday. Rati gara haile prema nama kai. Sadhan bhakti haite ratira uday. Without practicing daily, without doing something to please Krishna daily, you cannot awaken bhav. Bhav is within you, but you have no access. And to have the access, you have to have a subordination under guidance of Guru. Then you will feel the Lord's presence with you. That time you will be able to see every living being, every soul has connection with Krishna. So that's the first. And second part, I mentioned that you become a devotee under guidance of another devotee. The third is serve Krishna. Becoming devotee is not enough. You have to serve. Every day you have to serve as a servant of the servant. Serve every day. What is the purpose? Purpose is to please the Lord. If we forget the purpose, then we will not go too far. You will not be so happy in your life. You are serving 10 years, 20 years, but you are not happy. Why? because you are forgetting the purpose. There is a definition of love, definition of goal. I'll narrate another pastimes from Ramayana. I'm sorry, I'm jumping in Ramayana, not in a sequence, because I cannot do sequence. It will take 7 life probably, or 7 years. I don't know, at least. So I'll give you a little story that when Bharat and Satrughna came back from their Matulalaya maternal family, they went to visit. When they were entering to Ayodhya, they were shocked. Satrughna is looking at Bharat, and Bharat is looking at Satrughna. Where are we? Is this Ayodhya? Bharat says, it looks like, but I don't feel like, neither I see it's like Ayodhya. Then Satrughna says, how it can be Ayodhya? I don't see people are happy. Now this happened right after a few days when Lord Ramchandra left Ayodhya for 14 years Banavas. People were so devastated. People were devastated very much. I do not know in South India how it is, but in Orissa, Jagannath Puri, I saw crematory place on the Sargat Dwar. It's a little brutal because you can see the dead bodies burning, leg is sticking out. I mean, you cannot imagine in America. I mean, I am here 35 years, I never saw. America, everything is so nice, nicely packed, nicely boxed. You don't even see the dead body. Yeah, how do you evoke the emotion for the dead body if you don't know that person? It's almost impossible. And I remember when I was a teenager in Calcutta, Boro Bazaar, if anybody went to Calcutta, you'll know. Boro Bazaar is the biggest, busiest market. It's a big road, Mahatma Gandhi Road, but it's busy. We call Boro Bazaar. Some places in Jamunalal Bazaar Street, nobody walks. They are being pushed. It's so crowded, like pushed. But even in that, all of a sudden, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram, Ram Ram, Sita Ram. Everybody like squeezing out. Why? Because dead body is coming. That's like a striking. I'll never forget that. And doesn't matter how busy your life is, you can see the legs and heads are sticking out from the. I'm sorry, I should not laugh. But it's a funny, in India, culture is so unique that you are forced to invade your consciousness. Hey, there is a death. Don't be too heavy in life. Death will pounce you. And you feel like, oh my God, why I'm rushing in life? Slow down. Death may come. It's so wonderful. Culturally, so wonderful. It's of course difficult in America. I don't think they. So I went to funeral here, but you never see dead body. It's like a nice coffin, nice decoration. If not more flower, you cannot even see the dead body, who he or she looks like. So when Bharat and Satrughna were conversing, they felt like it is crematory place, Ayodhya. So why everybody is depressed? Somebody dead? What? They could not figure it out. Finally, they came to the palace, and as they were entering, they felt depressed, despondent, waiting for something to happen, but they don't know what it is. So when they came, they met Guru, they met the elderly Guru John, and they were surprised. Instead of joyfully welcoming them, they're crying and they're also like waiting to get a hug and cry more, but they don't know why. So then, as Bharat and Shatrugna approach, they found out from the ministers, uh, from Guru Varga, seniors, that Lord Ram left Ayodhya and their father just passed away. It was very depressing. Bharat was wondering why both things happen and how. In the meantime, of course, Mother Kaikeyi revealed the two boons to her son. Instead of seeing good, she saw the opposite in Bharat. Bharat never wanted to take the kingdom for himself. He had so much love for Ram. I don't know how many of you know who loved Ram, Kaushalya or Kaikeyi? Who loved more? Well,
Kaikai.
definitely you will be
Kaikai,
Kaikeyi.
Kaikai Mata.
How do you know? Where is the proof?
She sacrificed a great thing for Ram, Lord Ram. Even though she gets the bad reputation, still she sacrificed
Yes.
for Lord Ram.
Very good. Yes, very good. Very good. This is, but unfortunately, Prabhu, did you keep any daughter's name Kaikeyi? Do
Yes,
you have a daughter?
yes, Guruji. Nobody kept Kaikai name after Kaikai.
No Matajis, no girl's name in entire world, Kaikeyi. Yeah. I had a discussion with the local Methodist church minister. I'm a good friend with him, Michael. So I said, why no American boy's name Judas? He said, well, he betrayed. I said, he betrayed? Nobody knew Jesus. Nobody knew Jesus. How world came to know Jesus? Because of Judas, isn't? And he thought for a moment. He said, you are right. He said, the man who revealed Jesus to the world, he's being condemned, and no Christian world ever named any child Judas. Similar pattern. So anyway, when Bharat replied, how dare you did this? In such a precarious situation, Kaikeyi promised to Ram, she will never reveal this. But then she's getting insulted. She's getting insulted by her own son, Bharat. He even said, I will cut your head. But my Lord Ram will not be happy to see that, so I will not do this. But still she tolerated. This is highest form of devotion. I don't know how many of us really could dedicate like that. Anyway, Bharat rejected his mother. And after rejecting his mother, Bharat went, called all the counselor. Guru Vaishishta was there. And Guru Vaishishta called the ministers. According to situation, somebody has to take over the kingdom. And Bharat's supposed to be the new king. But then Bharat declared, it was never my plan. I do not agree with it because I am a servant of Lord Ram. As long master is present, servant will never be in his position. I am going to go to Chitrakoot to bring him back. He is always my king. Any one of you, minister or citizen, if you are excited to come with me, please follow. So he went with Mother Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Koike also came. Unbelievable sacrifice she had. With tears in their eyes, they asked Bharat to go. Bharat says yes. So they all came. Mother Koike, while she's going, she's telling all the ladies, first thing I will ask to take back my boon. I do not want this. It is a big mistake, I'll tell him. After they arrived where Lord Ram, Lakshman, Sita were staying, then as they came close, Bharat was discussing with seniors, including Guru Vaishishta. It will be very hard to bring back Lord Ram unless there is a senior authority order him, counter order to our father's instruction. So then they all agreed and they all decided, let's have a good emotional supported discussion, and there has to be a judge. Who could be the best judge? Who is neutral, impartial, and most wise? So Guru Vasishta suggested, I think King Janaka, the father of Mother Sita, will be very well fit to this category. So they suggested, they asked Lord Ram if this is appropriate. He said yes. Now I'm not giving you detailed story of how they met, emotional breakdown, hearing that father passed away. I'm just going straight to this story. Please forgive me, but if you want, we can go on, but that's such a long, nice. Now, in very interestingly, they all agreed that King Janaka should be the judge. Then next day morning in Chitrakoot, they had beautiful, like a court set up. They made a nice singhasan for the judge, King Janaka, Judge Janaka, we can say, to sit there, and one side plaintiff, one side defendant. Lord Ramachandra, Lakshman, and Sita Devi, they are on one side, and whole Ayodhya, thousands and thousands of, headed by. Now, what happened? Lord Ram, all of a sudden, remember, this whole episode came because of my father's absence. So he cried out. He could not even hold it, even though he heard the news day before. So then he did some funeral according to rituals, even where he was. But seeing King Janaka, he felt very happy. And Guru Vaishishta expressed beauty, morality, religious right, all going down in Ayodhya. You must do something. See, Guru Vasishta is a very genius. He did not say you should come back. He said you must do something. This is called, just like in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna did not ask Krishna, should I kill or not kill? He said, what is my duty? This is a very good question. First question he asked, what is my duty? This is called intelligent question. So, as they proceeded, Bharat, night before, he did something interesting. He knows that in the morning there will be court session, just like in India. Well, in America, I don't see that much, but in India, before the election, you do canvassing. I'm sure you all are familiar. And really heavy canvassing. So Bharat went on canvassing at night. He went to Kaushala, Mother Kaushala. Oh, Mother, you have so much love for Lord Ram. He's my Lord. And Ram loves you so much. You love him and he loves you. I know Ram will never disobey you. So please, tomorrow morning session, first thing they ask anyone opinion, you can raise your hand and say, Ram, I order you come back Ayodhya. He cannot say no. I know him. He loves you and he will obey. Mother Kausala told Bharat, I cannot do that, Bharat. Then Bharat, with folded hand, he said, did I say something wrong? Is it irreligion? Is it against some not dharmic? Kausala said, Bharat, you must know. Ram went to forest. He came to forest to follow his father's order. Now Dasharatha is gone. He will not disobey his father's order. So I should not order him to disobey his father. Sorry, Bharat. Of course, Bharat had a strong, party feeling that he kept going, another person. Then he came to Guru Vaishishta. Gurudev, you are our Kula Guru. Guru of my father, Guru of Lord Ram, Guru of me, Guru of everybody. Lord Sri Ram loves you, respect you. He consider you are the authority. He will never disobey you. Tomorrow in the court session, we don't have to spend any more time. First thing you say, I am the guru of everyone. I order, this is my instruction, Ram, come back to Ayodhya. Bas, ho gaya. He cannot disobey. Guru Vaishishta says, Ram will never change his mind. However, I cannot do like this because he is following an order of his father. Just because I'm guru doesn't mean I should just order. But there is an alternative. If you replace his position of staying in the forest for 14 years, maybe he might be agree. Bharat likes the idea. Okay, I'll stay 14 years in the forest. Then tomorrow we'll discuss that. All right. After this, Bharat did not stop canvassing, just like Indian politician. But of course, Bharat is a divine personality. I'm not comparing to him. But I saw in my village, in my childhood, like they're like election time is like bombarding. They're not happy with little group. He went to Mother Sunayana. I hope you all know the most beautiful lady, most chaste lady, the mother of Sita Devi, Sunayana. So Bharat went there. Oh, mother, this is your only most dearest child, Sita Devi, you raised her in a palace with so many hundreds of maid servants. Your heart is probably piercing with the thorn, seeing that you gave the daughter to a royal family. Now she lives in a forest with a thorn and no shoes, no place, no maid servant, nobody. You probably going through nightmare suffering. Please, your husband is the judge. You can tell your husband, look, whatever you do as a judge, it's all right. But first and foremost thing, as a judge, you say, that's it. This is the verdict. Ram, go back to Ayodhya. Problem is solved. How fortunate we are that your husband is the judge for tomorrow. So can you please do that favor? Mother Sunayana woke up Bharat's illusion of canvassing. Say, Bharat, my husband is going to be the judge, yes, but you have to know about him. He's a liberated soul. He's one of the 12 Mahajans. She knows about her husband. I hope all the Mataji, you know about your husband well too. Well, you should know also, the husband should know also the mothers. So she said, he knows Ram is supreme personality of Godhead. And our daughter, even though Sita is our daughter, but she is origin Lakshmi. They don't suffer in the forest, Bharat. This is their lila. Prabhu's and mother, can anyone tell me from the Zoom? Have you ever heard Mother Sunayana or Janak Raj shedding tears? They're devastated when Sita went to forest. Had anybody ever heard?
No.
No. You know why? Because they know who they are. So they cannot be part of the Panavas Lila. They know my daughter is Lakshmi. Lakshmi never suffered. Jogamaya always making everything facility. This is a beautiful. Just like Jiva Goswami Pad says, if you want to understand Krishna Lila, take shelter of two personality. One is Rohini Maya, another is Balaram. Because through them, they are in an impartial situation. You'll see, like Kalia's case, Mother Joshoda is about to jump on the water. Balaram is laughing and says, Mother, what are you doing? It's okay, my brother is okay. Then she's looking at Balaram. Balaram is laughing. When somebody is in danger, like Krishna, in a Kalia's coil, and Balaram is laughing, then Mother Joshoda is thinking, is he okay? He said, yes, he's okay. Don't worry. I know my brother. Don't worry, mother. Just be peaceful. This is very nice. So Mother Sunayana disappointed Bharat canvassing. So anyway, he went one by one like this. I'll just stop there and I'll say next day what happened when the court session began. So King Janaka, Judge Janaka, I would say, Judge Janaka sat down on the throne and he called the court in order. Court began. So from plaintiff side, Bharat came first because he's the one who appealed. Then he says, it is my desire and all the Ayodhya citizen, also Ayodhya Basi, desire that Lord Ramchandra return to Ayodhya. That's the only purpose we have come here. The whole scenery took place on artificial base because it was arranged by one queen, Kaiki, by her ill motive. She asked to fulfill two boons, which our father gave to her, which caused this whole mess. because she was influenced by wicked witch servant, Manthara. But our Guru Vaishishta is here. According to Dharma Shastra, Niti Shastra, Lord Ram, the firstborn, must be endowed with all the quality to inherit the kingdom and be a king. All the Ayodhyavasi came here to express their love for him, to be their king. He gave one by one, so many points. Then he says, Guru, all the Gurujans would love to see Lord Ram as the king. Even Queen Koiki, he didn't address Mother Koiki. He says the Queen Koiki, because he's still holding some anger. Queen Koiki is here to confront that she did a mistake. After he gave all these beautiful points, he says, who is the opponent? If anybody thinks I am the opponent taking over your Lord Ram's position, I confess that I refuse to be the king, but to be servant of Ram, the king. King Janaka got everything covered from Bharat's side. He heard all the proposal. He turns toward the defendant and asked, so what is your reply? Lord Ram came forward. Your honorable judge, well, he's his father-in-law also, but in the court you don't address like that. You have to say your honorable judge and respectable Gurujan. Mother Koiki asked Father King Dasharat, who kept silence by hearing the shocking news. And according to Shastra, Maunam Sammati Lakshanam. It means he agreed and I followed. Now, even if she takes back her two boons, my father has departed. So it is not possible. All the proposal depends on my father's consent. Since he is not present physically, none of these points are valid. Hearing this, King Janaka, he meditated on his guru. King Janaka's guru is Bhola Baba Shivji. He is also another Mahajan. So he thought, okay, I should give a thoughtful verdict. So he said, very interesting. He said, what Bharat says is true according to Dharma. Also, Bharat's love is also deep. That is comparable to like an ocean. How much Bharat loves Ram? So much like an ocean. How much water in ocean? Vast. That's all you can say. How do you measure ocean? So Bharat's love for Ram is like ocean. Now what I heard, what Ram says, according to Shastra's code and prohibition, is also true. Ram is also right with his proposal. His proper etiquette, his love for Bharat and Ayodhyabashi is like a big mountain, giant mountain. So much love he has for all the citizens. So in conclusion, is that sometime we see big mountain may sink into the ocean and disappear from the sight. If anybody ever go in the ocean, you will be able to see some hills under the ocean. Not that they grown there, it sinked. So when audiences heard this, the entire audience cheered with music, thinking Bharat had won the case. They started dancing victory party. Prabhus and mothers, they had a constable, sheriff. They say, hey, quiet, quiet, quiet. The court is going on. The verdict is not done. It just said something. He didn't say this is his verdict. Then everybody is like little disappointed, but they thought they won the case already, Bharat's side. This is where the third point, so I hope one of you can catch. The court marshal said, excuse me, please quiet down, no talk. You did not hear the end of the judge's sentence. Of course, somebody got scared. Something else will just say that we didn't expect. So Judge Janaka has question for everyone. What is we see that Bharat's love for Ram and Ram's love for Bharat. What is the nature of pure love? What is the nature of pure bhakti? He established in that court. That's why he is one of the 12 Mahajan. You ever wonder? All the 12 Mahajan has to prove that they know the secret of Shastra. He said, there is an etiquette that for the sake of love, prema, we can transgress all of our rules and regulations. Like Krishna broke his bow for Bhishma. Prema has its own heart. Prema has its own love, has its own etiquette. So we see Shatrugna making, at that time, when Judge Janaka was giving the last verdict, Bharat told Shatrugna, if in case the verdict or sentence comes opposite, I want to show them how much I love Ram. Today I will prove it in front of all. You make fire, and I'll jump into that fire and kill myself in front of everybody, in front of Lord Ram and Ayodhyabashi, that I have no intention but love for Ram. And if Ram doesn't come, I will kill myself in the fire. So Shatrugna, he was making the fire. Everybody was watching. What's going on? Why there's a big fire? And it's like a fire where the dead bodies burn. And Shatrugna revealed that everybody, if Bharat loses the case, he will prove that he has so much love for Ram. Today he will prove it by entering into the fire and kill himself. So then Judge Janaka says, Shatrugna making fire for Bharat to throw himself in the presence of everybody to demonstrate his love for Ram is the highest. And he lives by that standard, that he has love for Ram. No, nothing is equal to that love. And he wants to prove it. But then Judge Janaka says, he forgot the standard and etiquette of pure love. So then Judge Janaka asks, did it ever occur to you, Bharat, whether the love that you are exhibiting, is it aligning with the definition of pure love? Anna vilasita sunyam gena karmadi anabritam anukulyana Krishna anusilanam bhakti ruttama. This is our definition. Perfect. Same thing King Janaka says, that Bharat, you are exhibiting your love, but is it aligned with the definition of pure love that you think you have for Ram? Then he stated, what is the definition of pure love? Prabhuji and Mother, this is my request. Please write it down in your consciousness. A true lover is always attentive and very careful about the desire of his or her beloved. That's one. Second, never mixes their own desire with it. Did it ever occur to you, Bharat, that you committing suicide to show Ram that you love him? You love him so much that the world will see that you killed yourself. But according to definition of love, will it please to Ram? Go and ask him. Bharat was shocked and he asked Ram, so I'm ready to kill myself to show you that I love you more than anybody or anything. Will it please you if I jump in the fire? Ram says, absolutely no. I'll never be happy with you if you do this. Bharat was shocked and depressed and began crying. I thought I love Ram. I want to show the world that I love Ram by killing myself if he doesn't come back to Ayodhya. But the definition of love, again, a true lover is always attentive and careful about the desire of his or her beloved. Never mixes his or her own desire. So, Bharat, will you be happy by killing yourself for Ram, but it doesn't please Ram? Bharat started crying and crying. Before he was crying to show that he loves Ram, now he's crying that he doesn't have an idea of love. Then Ram smiled. When Bharat was shocked, Ram immediately came to Bharat. Bharat was depressed and began crying. Then Lord Ram smiled and gave his proposal. Proposal, mother, this is beautiful. Oh Bharat, will you be happy if I become the king of Ayodhya? And to all the citizens, everybody cheered. Yes. Okay. Bharat was happy. All Ayodhya was happy. Then King Janaka declared, from today, Ram is the new king of Ayodhya. Bharat is his order carrier. Every day from today, you look after the kingdom on my behalf. Until 14 years past, I'll come back. I'm the king, but you are my representative. Everybody was happy. When they heard Lord Ram's ordering Bharat to go and run the kingdom on his behalf, Bharat was happy, Ram was happy, Sita Devi was happy, Mother Koike, everybody was happy. This is called bhakti. Bhakti, if we understand the definition, this is the whole purpose of the word Krishna consciousness, means pure bhakti rasa. Bhakti rasa, rasa is more than bhakti. When you perform pure bhakti, if it is aligned with the definition of our scriptures, you will be happy, Krishna will be happy, Lord Ram will be happy, anybody around you will be also happy. It is very important that we learn what is the definition of pure bhakti and how to perform pure bhakti. This way, we will be eternally happy. I'm looking at the time. Did I go a little over the time, Prabhu? How far should I? Or can we stop here?
Please go ahead, Prabhuji. Today is Ram installation ceremony. Everybody is immersed in Ram Katha. Please proceed. Take how much ever your time you like.
Oh, Krishna, don't say that. Well, I don't mind, but I have another class to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So let's see. I have still 36 minutes, probably 36 or 26, 36, 11 o'clock. There's a 10 o'clock right now here and 10:30. So yeah. So how many of you are Ram Bhakta? Only one. Mother Nitya Satyanarayan. Mother Jyoti. Very good. I tell you a pastime of Srila Prabhupada and Ayodhya. Maybe you never heard it. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Preeti. Bijoy Babu. Very nice. Bijoy Babu. I like that. Because where I am, we never call anybody Babu. Only in India we used to call Babu. Thank you. I'm sure some of you probably heard Prabhupada went to Ayodhya. Do you know? Prabhupada went to Ayodhya. Satadanna, Swami, he used to be my zonal, we used to call regional secretary. He was born in a Bronx. If you know New York is made of 5 cities, right? Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn. One place is called Bronx. It's really tough. I know it because I made a mistake one time in 89 when I came to America. I got down on 125th Street. I was into diamond business. And one gentleman told me, do not ever come to this area with your business. They can kill you and wipe you out before you know it. I was so scared. I still remember it. Because I didn't know that. I just wanted to come to New York and sell some diamond. I was in a grihastha life that time. So Sadhana Prabhu told me he was with Prabhupada. So they went in a group to Ayodhya. I'm sure you all know Prabhupada loves prasadam. Prasadam actually has a, I don't know how many of you ever came to know, our society has a nickname. Anybody knows? It's called kitchen religion. Prabhupada said that. We didn't say. Prabhupada said it. He said, this is a kitchen religion because we do cook. Mahaprabhu's time, Mahaprabhu had a big pastime with prasadam because it is easily to connect with anybody, everybody. Even an atheist scientist. So they told Radhanath Maharaj, he does not, right here in Gainesville, he never say, he said, I'll never take any food from any religion or anything. So if you can do this, Maharaj, it will be like a big challenge breakout for us. Maharaj said, I don't know. What do you want me to do? He said, can you give him some prasadam? He comes from a same background, Jewish family, but he's the head of the science department. Maharaj said, I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try. So he goes there. As the professor is getting out of his office, says, sir, say, yes. My mother made, he came up with something very strange. He said, my mother made some cookies and she wants me to give to others and give her feedback. How was the cookies? So this professor is looking at Maharaj and says, okay, your mother made the cookies. He said, yes. So he looked at, he said, okay, I'll try one. He took. He said, how is it? He said, that's very good. She's a good cook. He said, can you take couple more? Then I'll tell her that one professor said very good and he took 3, 4. So I'll take whole bunch. He took it. And he ate few while he's walking to his car. So devotees say, Maharaj, this is unbelievable how you made him. You came up with something we didn't Come up with that. Because doesn't matter how atheist somebody, they have some affection for their mother, even the demon. So when you say mother made the cookies, he felt little some connection. So they say, Maharaj, but you didn't tell the truth because your mother didn't make the cookies. Maharaj says, no, I didn't lie. I'm a sannyasi. All the ladies are mother, isn't? Oh, yes. So he said, okay. Prabhupada is very mysterious. Prabhupada went to Ayodhya. Before I go to Ramayana story, I have to tell you this beautiful story. So Prabhupada went to Ayodhya. I don't know how many of you went to Ayodhya early days. Well, I don't know. I'm talking about like before 73. You don't look that old, any one of you. He went in 73, 1973, went there. So he had a Western boys and girls with him. There was no Indian. At that time, there was not too many Indian. Like in where I come from, there was a maximum like 6 or 7 Bengali join in Prabhupada's time with him. Now you have a Jayapataka Maharaj has almost like 40, 50,000 disciples. You cannot believe how many Bengali. But those days is only 5 and 6. You couldn't literally count. When I joined, I saw I could count them. Very rare. So when Prabhupada went there to Ayodhya, he told the head priest, Ayodhya was just as little, what do you call this? Little like a little concrete block, like a 5 feet by 3 feet, something like that. It was not exactly at the spot, but nearby is a little spot, and with little Lord Ramchandra's deity made of, and that's it. Nothing luxury, no Ayodhya. I'm sure Prabhupada will be happy by seeing this from spiritual world. So Prabhupada says, I have come with all these Western boys and girls. Make some nice prasadam for them. And then the head priest of Ayodhya said, Maharaj, in Hindi he said, Maharaj, हम लोग शाकाहारी है, जो राम खाया वन में वही हम लोग ऑफरिंग करती है. In other words, roots and fruits, that's it. No cooking. Roots and fruits. That's all we offer. We don't eat anything else. We don't offer anything else to Lord Ram, Sita Devi. So, but they understood Prabhupada's position that this is a very powerful sage. We should ask him and obey his order. He said, but Maharaj, if you tell us what to do, we'll do for you. He said, go get some pots from a Brahmana house, or go find a good Brahmana who is following the rules, regulation, and make some nice feast. Chana sabji, cheese, pakoras, dal, kofta. And he gave a whole list, sweet rice, and if possible, some gulab jamun. And this Pujari, he said he never imagined that this will be in Ayodhya. So he arranged. He was so loyal, that priest. He went and he told the Brahmanas nearby, and he said, this Swamiji came. He has so many Western disciples. They want a big feast. He is talking about Lord Ram to them, and we have to arrange a big feast. He said, big feast? Oh, what do you cook in your temple? He said, in our temple is only fall, some fruits we offer and nuts. That's it. We never cook anything for the Lord Ram. So he said, then give us little time. So 4 or 5 Brahmana, they all got together, different houses they're cooking. And they made a huge feast, 25 or 26 prep. So they brought this, and then they said, Maharaj, they made it. So Prabhupada said, bring it to the temple, I'll offer it. So Prabhupada was very happy by seeing the preparation, very luxury preparation. So they offered. Before offering, he asked the pujari, do you want to offer or you want me to offer? Maharaj, I was just a curious question. Lord Ram likes all this, or because we always offer just, sakari, like a fall mool, that's it. So Lord Ram is Purushottam Bhagavan. Why you may giving him bhikari food? You should cook luxury and feed him. He's a Bhagavan. Bhagavan is not for beggar food. Beggar is depend on whatever people gives. No, God should get all the luxury. The pujari was so nice. He said, yes, Maharaj, yes, yes. We'll change it. We'll change it. Yes, Maharaj, you offer it. I'm not used to offer like this. I never offered. So I don't know how to say the mantra properly. You please offer. So Prabhupada offered. So Prabhupada offered it. Then after offering, they sing kirtan little bit, and then Prabhupada took prasadam. Then he said, serve everybody. And there was a plenty of prasadam. So the head pujari came to Prabhupada. Will I do mistake if I eat the feast? Prabhupada said, you must eat feast. This is Lord Ram's prasadam. There's no question. So Maharaj, we change our casual, no more fall and, mool. Mool means yam and, whatever was available in the forest. He said, but Lord Ram is not in forest. He's in palace. But you don't have a palace here. They should make a palace. So Prabhupada was changing his heart in an affectionate way, but he was demanding. He said, I want you to eat nice luxury, and you should offer Lord Ram whatever is available, but at least offer luxury prasadam, bhoga. It is not nice, his Supreme Purushottam Bhagavan. So I think of, I was telling to one Maharaj who is also in Ayodhya right now, that I said, I hope that they make a big offering. He said, yeah, we are making a big offering from our side. Chappanna bhog, why not? Lord Ram must take a big bhoga. So this is very nice. Now, some of you are probably Ram Bhakta. Lord Ram has a very deep affection. If anybody, how do we post it? I have this somewhere. This is a famous verse. If you can, this is in Madhalila 22.34. You can read it. This is Lord Ramchandra's promise. I really love that promise, Lord Ramchandra. Because sometimes we have a doubt. When you go through tough time, you think, does God hears what I'm going through? Does he know? Or I have to go to the temple in the altar and tell Lord Ram what I'm going through. In case you ever have a doubt, does he know what I'm going through? Like tough time or whenever you have some challenges, you will have a doubt whether Lord actually God really hears. Or you have to explain and then he understands or he hears. Does he experience or he just hears? Is it empathic or sympathetic? I don't know if any one of you ever doubted, but focus on that verse if you can. This is a verse spoken by Lord Ram. In front, if anybody has access, maybe we can just chant this 3 times. And raise your hand and say that I'm going to tell you what to say. It's very nice. You have any access, Prabhu? Can you post it? Is that possible? Madhalila 22.34.
Opening it,
There's
Project.
a
Opening it.
long story, long pastime. I wanted to tell that pastime, but it will take 1 hour. It's beautiful pastime when Bibhishan came. And when you come to ISKCON to surrender, you also will go through just like Bibhishan went. Vibhishan went to surrender to Ram, but he was challenged as if he is a criminal. Even Angada says, hey, watch out, he's a brother of our enemy. Don't let him come close. Watch him. The monkeys are all watching him. He's a brother of Ravana. We don't. But in Vibhishan's mind, he's thinking, I came to surrender. I came to surrender. Why they're judging me? Prabhu's and mother, when you come to ISKCON, you may feel like that sometime, that you're not being welcomed properly. Don't feel bad. It is since million years back happening. But Lord Ram, at the end, he quoted this verse. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this. So if you can, when you read this verse, we're going to recite 3 times. This is just for benefit. I have 10 more minutes to go. So you please raise your hand at that time and hear the verse of Lord Ram. And then you will go to another verse where Lord Chaitanya says, if you say, from today I am yours, O Lord, Lord said, then you will be under my protection. Even for a moment, Prabhu's and mother, you may think like, but Prabhu, is this really surrender? Even for a moment, if you feel that, experience that surrender. Yes, Prabhu, perfect. Okay, so everybody please recite if you can. This is Lord Ramchandra said this. So you have to raise your hand first. You can raise your hand wherever you are. You can unmute or show your face. Raise your hand and just say, my Lord Ramachandra,
Ramachandra,
from today,
from today,
forever,
forever,
forever.
you are my only Lord.
you are my
my
only
only
The
Lord.
Lord,
You are my only protector.
You
you
are
are
my
my
only
only
My
protector.
only
protector.
protector.
I am surrendering to your lotus feet.
I am
I am
surrendering to
surrendering
your
to your
lotus
Surrendering
feet.
to
lotus
your
feet.
lotus feet.
Please protect me, my Lord.
Please
Please
protect
protect
me,
me,
Lord.
my
Protect me, my
Lord.
Lord.
Now look at this. Let us read together. Sakri deva prapannajas taveva smiti yachate abhayam sarvada tasme
स्मिते च याचते
dadami tatam mama.
सर्वदा तस्मै ददामि एतद्व्रतं मम
Okay, now the translation together. Lord
It
Ramchandra is
is,
speaking. It is my
it is
vow
you
It is
that
that
my
one,
vow
It is my
If
one,
vow
that
not
if one
only
one,
only once seriously
only once
unto
seriously surrender unto me,
others,
saying,
saying,
from
my
my
dear
dear,
Lord,
from this
from
day
this day I
I
am
am
yours.
yours,
courage,
Praise
I shall
to or
immediately
courage.
I
I
shall
shall
immediately
immediately
about courage
award
to that person.
courage
courage to
that
that
And
person.
person, and
he
he will
will
You
always
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 remain
remain
safe
remain
safe
safe
from that
from that
and
time
time
on.
on.
Lord Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai.
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 Thank you. Even for a moment that you surrender, it is eternal record. Believe me, you will come across some challenges in the material world, but Krishna will help you to come over, cross over. Have strong faith. With ending note, I will try to scare you something. Maybe you will not get scared. And if you get scared, it will make me happy also. I'm not judging, but majority Ram Bhakta, they have a love for Ram, but they don't have a strong love for Sita Devi. And this is dangerous. As a Gauriya Bhakta, we follow very strictly the principle, essential principle, underground principle. Don't become Ram Bhakta, become Sita Ram Bhakta. If I ask any one of you, who is highest form of devotion, Ram or Hanuman? It
Ram.
is Sita Devi.
Hanuman.
No, it is Sita Devi. By the mercy of Sita Devi, Hanuman gets his devotion. Try to understand this. Hanuman has no power to love Ram without Sita's mercy. This is the proper vision. Without Radharani, there is no Krishna puja. There is no surrender to Krishna. It is bogus. It's a very heavy word I'm using. It's bogus. Because Bhagavan is always with his Shakti. Ramayana does not have that record. It is recorded by the Acharyas. Because when you know that pastime, I'm not going to give that. When Bhumi Devi, mother of Sita Devi, came out because Sita Devi was challenged by Ram again to prove her chastity. 4 times. 4th time, last time, she said, I can't take it anymore. Oh, Vasundhara Ma, Bhumi Devi, please take me back. All of a sudden, from the earth, Bhumi Devi came out with a beautiful carrier to carry Sita Devi. Sita Devi went to sit with her and she's gone. When Sita Devi left, what is the situation of Ram? He was furious. He was crying and crying and crying for Sita Devi. He took the bow and arrow. I'll destroy the world if Sita doesn't come back. I want Sita to come back. Then he turned to Valmiki Dev. He was there, Valmiki Rishi. Gurudev, what should I do? What did Valmiki Dev says? Valmiki Muni says, I completed Ramayana up to this, that Sita will live. Try to hear that. That's why Ramayana doesn't have the other part of the story that we Gauriya have. Because some of our Acharya, they can see, they have that vision, what is happening. End of his ruling, he told, you know, this laundryman's mess up, who was criticizing that I'm not like Ram, who will take his wife back, and Sita Devi was vanished. We all know this. But this is not a one person. This mentality is there, Prabhus and mothers. This mentality is there. I love Ram. Don't care about Sita. This is not a proper devotion. Ram never exists. Try to understand. Radha Krishna oiche sada eki swarup lila ras asadite dhare dui roop. Inseparable. Shakti Shakti Matayor Abhed. You cannot separate Sita from Ram. And if you can, you are not a Shastrik visionary. You are not understanding Shastra. You cannot separate Sita from Ram. This is his energy. If you take energy out, you are Brahman, impersonalist. That's why I don't mean to be heavy ending with a, like you feel like, my God, this Prabhu is like a very heavy. Try to love Sita Ram together, not Ram only alone. Ram will be very happy. So at the end of his Ayodhya, Rajatta, he had thousands of Swarna Sita because he had to do every off and on this big jagna, and without wife he cannot do. So they would make a golden Sita and the life was given. Sita was there. But then after that, that golden Sita would tell Ram, please, I don't want to just go to storage shed where all other Sita is there. I want to be with you. Ram said, sorry, Ekapatni Brata, I cannot be with you. But definitely we will be together forever soon. All this Sita came to Raslila of Lord Krishna. There are 16,000 group came. This is one of the groups, Sarna Sita. I was doing research one time. So my point is, at the end of Lord Ram's, everybody developed love for Ram. Then Ram started crying for Sita. All of a sudden, burst out. Citizens were shocked that he loves his wife. She left. He loves his wife so much, and he cries and cried and cried and cried. Some people are thinking, we never knew that he has so much love for Sita. We should worship Sita with him. That means they did not even think of worshiping Sita with him, like a laundry man's followers. It's very dangerous. You will not get love of God if you cannot focus on this. In Krishna's Leela in Mathura, same laundryman came in Krishna Leela as a dhobiwala. But Krishna is different than Ram. Ram forgave him, not only forgave, he sacrificed himself to accommodate. Krishna says, give me some clothes. We are from Vrindavan. We want to have a royal dress. When the laundryman was chastising, how dare you ask? Ram did not say Krishna didn't say any word. Just with his finger, sever his head. I was scared, Prabhus and mothers, when I researched that. I said, why it is causing like this? Because he has that enmity against the energy of the Lord, which is not a bhakti. As a result, he will keep on coming until he revive his proper understanding. Love Ram with Sita. Do not love Ram without Sita. Be very careful. Then when your spiritual experience will be excited with two things, service and cognition, then Lord says to Brahmaji, then your love for me will be perfect. So then Lord Ram cried and cried and cried. He said, anybody loves me with Sita Devi can come with me. I'm leaving this world. Sayaju River was there. Lord Ram right in front of all the citizens. Anybody loves me with Sita Devi together, come with me. They went in the river. And river all of a sudden started flooding. The water went up to the west, from the knee to the west, to the neck, all the way they went underwater. And they went in the spiritual world to live with Ram. But only those who love Sita went with him. Other did not. He created this episode, the separation feeling, to curb the false pride of those Ayodhyavasi. And we learn from that. Whenever you see Ramchandra, always think Sita Devi is there with him. You cannot separate Sita Devi. So with that note, please forgive me if I have done anything wrong while I was saying it. It's all my fault. And if there is anything good, it is only because Srila Prabhupada is merciful. Everybody is merciful. Mother Kalindi Devi, Gopikanta Prabhu, they are merciful to me and all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
You are so merciful.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj.
Hare
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna
Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Pranam.
Thank you Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
So,
Vancha
Prana
kalpata.
Govinda
Krishna,
is
thank
so
you.
much merciful upon us. He was so busy, so many things, but he accepted us and he came and he gave his association. His mercy, we all floated into the Ramakatha. And question for Prabhu, you said 5 points need to have.
Oh, that's right. I always have a problem. I never complete.
Thank you for asking. I had the same question. That's why I raised my hand.
So the
Okay.
the other 2 points.
Swati and Surja. Prabhuji, what is the first point I mentioned?
Be consciousness.
Be
Be
Krishna
consciousness.
consciousness.
Be conscious
Relation with Krishna.
No,
of Krishna's
no, more
relationship with
specific.
everything and
Relationship with
everyone.
everyone, everywhere.
Be conscious of relationship with the Lord, with everyone and everything.
Okay, good. Be conscious of Krishna's relationship with everyone and everything. That's good. Second,
Become a devotee
Act
Under the
until
shelter
you
of a
become
devotee.
his devotee.
Devotee
Under the
under
shelter
guidance
Take
of
the
an
shelter of
other
a devotee to
devotee.
become a devotee.
very
Make
good. Take shelter of a devotee to become a devotee. Third,
serve
Krishna
Krishna
as
as
the
the
Lord to please the Lord.
Lord Krishna.
The purpose is to
serve
please the Lord.
Krishna according to devotional principle. The books, Rupa Goswami Pad books given, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, these are the devotional principles. So don't serve just the way you want to serve. Serve according to devotional principle, what they gave, Rupa Goswami Pad gave. Fourth, please remember this. Surrender according to Saranga Saranagati. Surrender to God. And there's a beautiful pastime in future sometime. We'll discuss that. And the last one is, please share your life experience with the family member, friends, and others. If you do these 5 things, Krishna says, 1868, Jaidam paramam guhyam mad bhaktisyo vidhashyati bhaktim mayi param kripta mame vasyasya asangsaya. If you do these things, Krishna says, I give you guarantee, you will get love for me and you'll come back home, back to Godhead. You look at 1868, Krishna promised 2 things. If you do these 5 things, this is so beautiful. Thank you for paying good attention.
Wonderful, Prabhuji. So before we close the class, let's thank His Grace Prana Govinda Prabhu by chanting 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and followed by Prabhu will do Vanchakalpatra. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare.
Vancha kalpatarvishya kripa sindhudeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
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 Very wonderful. So no time for question answer. We'll some other session. I hope you all relish Namakata. Anybody want to share any of your expressions, feelings,
First
realization?
of all, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for arranging this nectarian session. Like we are like immersed in Lord Ramchandra's pastime. Like some of the things, at least I did not know, but it was so wonderful.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you very much for arranging this session from Maharaj. So he is taking us deep into the devotional subject.
Yeah. We will go deep into that. So we used
Thank
to
you so much, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Chandreshwar Prabhu and Lalita Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. After a long time, we are getting a very nice association. And today we hear Halifax. They are planning 3 days. So they are conducting Ramanavami, like Lord Ramchandra pastime stories here also.
Wonderful.
So finally,
Wonderful class, Prabhuji.
Very
by
nice.
hearing the pure devotees, when continuously we are hearing this kind of pastimes, but we never relish this kind of relation. Prabhuji, thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Very nice. So we'll do.
It is simply right, Prabhuji. It's kind of goosebumps. Okay, in simply right. Maybe I hear many times, but I never like just for me. Whenever I hear, okay, but this time, right, really. But I don't know. Maybe like Prabhuji is so powerful, and he has a lot of this thing. I think it is very intense.
Yes.
Honestly, goosebumps. whenever we hear, right?
Prabhu will chastise everyone and Prabhu will take him to a different level. And if you give 1 hour, he will take 4 hours class. Okay.
Normally, right, Prabhuji, whenever it is online, we'll get some kind of, right, sleepy and all those things. But this time, right, it's not like that, honestly.
Wonderful. You like it. So we'll arrange more and more new preachers and new tastes. Okay. So wonderful. Very nice. Let's be in the consciousness of Lord Ramchandra and chant more. Today's reinstallation ceremony in Ayodhya Dham. So Ayodhya is eternal Dham.
Do it more than 16, Prabhuji.
Yeah, great. And be immersed into these wonderful moments. Again, we are bringing back our Sanatana Dharma and our Vedic culture. That is good sign. So having such kind of great people who are their efforts and their things are bringing us back to that wonderful moment. Okay, thank you very much. So keep continue and we'll meet next Sunday. Next Sunday is Pushpabhishekam. I hope you all come with all these points. We need to have that pleasing mood, serving mood, all these things. And kitchen religion, Krishna consciousness is kitchen religion. We all go there and cook sumptuous prasadam. And by eating prasadam, everybody should become devotees. Okay, so we all need your support to make it as happen. Nice festivity. Lord Krishna is Supreme Bhagavan. We need to offer nice stuff, not beggar food. Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
It's in Ved
Hare
Mandir.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Prabhuji,
so
is
much,
it in Ved
Prabhuji.
Mandir?
It's really great.
Ved Mandir.
Prabhuji, next Monday or Sunday?
Sunday. Going forward, every second Sunday and fourth Sunday, we'll have big programs.
Okay.
Block your calendars. Don't give any appointments to anyone on those 2 days.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Narayan Prabhu enjoyed.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.